Here we are, week 4, season 14 of The Ultimate Fighter. As y'all just watched, 2 fights tonight. 2 of my best friends in the whole house, Dustin Pegg and Dennis Bermudez, the guys you'll see me connect with the most over the next couple weeks here. Just all around great guys I'm still in contact with regularly. You saw that went down. Episode starts, Team Bisbing's training. It's a few days before the 145-pound fight's supposed to be selected. They already know who's fighting. They know Dennis Bermudez is going to call out Stephen Bass. Stephen Bass is now getting ready for this fight earlier than you should have known. Everything's pointing towards the mole. Dodson being the snitch, telling the other team every one of our matchups. You'll see that we're starting to get wind of it. We still don't quite know right now. You know, all this training stuff, we have no clue of it at the moment. Watching the episode now, it's pretty apparent what's going on. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Stephen looks like he goes through a pretty hard training session, complaining about it a lot, whining. You know, he seems not to agree with what his coaches are making him do, but it is what it is. Weigh-ins, fight starts. It goes exactly as we planned. Dennis is the aggressor. Dennis has got a crazy cardio. He goes forward, big heavy punches at all times, takes him down, and puts a beating on him. I thought that fight could have been stopped at any 3, 4, 5 times. That referee could have justified stopping that fight. Stephen Bass is tough. He showed some heart there. He kept trying to get, he didn't get up off the bottom like his coaching staff kept yelling for him to do. But he showed heart. He showed he's not going to quit from just getting punched in the face because he ate a lot of them. Surprised he made it out of the first round. Second round was just a lot more of the same, and finally the ref just had to stop this massacre because it was getting bad. You see Stephen Bass's face afterwards. He's a mess. Bermudez doesn't even look like he got in a fight. So it's pretty one-sided. Team Mayhem is now 3-0. Moving on. Second fight, 135-pounders. My boy Dustin the Disciple Pegg. Dustin was our third pick at 135, and as you saw, he pulls out the green wig, calls out their big dog at 35. He calls out Lewis, their number 1 pick, first pick overall in the draft. Bisbing's team seems super confident. At the moment, while we're in the house and we can see this confidence, I'm kind of blown away. What do you guys see in Lewis that can bring to the table to hang with Dustin? Because I didn't see it, and obviously I was right. 2 strikers going against each other, we're going to find out who's the better striker. Dustin goes out, establishes a jab quick, hits him with some big knees, some good elbows from the clinch, good takedown. He gets a foot sweep, gets on top, good ground and pound, and dominates the first round. Go back to the corner, second round comes out, again just Dustin using his range well, keeping Lewis on the end of his punches. A couple more big knees, ends up dropping him with a knee from the clinch, gets on top, little ground and pound. Lewis gives up his back, and he finishes it with Captain America. You can see Mayhem's pretty excited about that. We just went over it in practice. Not something new, but the name at least is, so it was cool. It was fun to watch. Super excited, man. My 2 best friends, the guys I connected with best, the 3 of us are now done with our quarterfinal matchups. We're all in the semifinals, all 4 of us, even Brian Caraway, our first fighter for Team Mayhem. 4 of us in the semifinals. Just getting to kick back now, keep training hard, getting ready for that semifinals matchups, seeing while the last 8 guys compete. See who else joins us in the semifinals. Again, Team Mayhem, 4-0, keeping control. Get used to it, guys. We win a lot of fights. You can obviously see who's the better coach here. Michael Bisbing can't even make it to fighter announcements for Stephen Bass's fight. We had to dress a dummy up in a Bisbing jersey because he had a rough night. I guess he couldn't make it there at noon that day to be supportive to his team, which is ridiculous but funny all the same. It just kind of shows how serious Bisbing's taking it compared to Miller. Miller's having a great time. We're winning fights. We're training hard. It's just unfortunate, We've got a mole on our team. He tried to come out last week in his blog that said he doesn't like how reality TV is portraying him. how do you want to portray you, man? You're a rat. That's what you're going to be portrayed as. You go tell the other team about all our matchups and our injuries and everything else. Matchups are one thing. I don't care if you give who I'm going to fight. If you give them a heads up 3 days before they're supposed to know, whatever. I'm going to fight him regardless. But you start, getting personal and start telling injuries and letting Ferguson know my hand was broke. You're starting to cross the line, man, and the world's now seeing it. So good luck with you and your fans. They all see the kind of person you are. Other than that, man, it's been a great week at the UFC Expo this weekend down in Houston. Met a lot of great people. Had fun. Got to see Mayhem again. Got to see Dennis Bermudez. Dr. Ryan was there. We had a great time. We did dinner Friday night. Saturday was just madness. It's finally hit me that this show is a pretty big deal. Signing autographs, taking pictures for about 5 or 6 hours, so it was out of control. Anyways, I think that's it for this week, guys. Follow the blog every week. Thank y'all for your support, and keep watching.